All right, everybody. Welcome to the Conversion Pros weekly overview call. We do these calls twice a week. I'm very excited. I'm very excited tonight, especially because about every update that I said was coming last week has happened, and so that's real exciting when you can mention updates on a call, and then you guys in the field can actually see that those updates were completed. So let me get going here. If you are a guest on this call, congratulations for whoever sent you this call. We're here to talk about the Conversion Pros. The Conversion Pros is a marketing system and tool suite designed, well, it could be worked with any business, but tonight we're going to be talking about people involved in the home-based business industry. And the thing's really taken off like a rocket ship because let's look at the averages. Let's just get real here. The average Joe in network marketing, you've heard that the 1% club, there's 1% of the people in network marketing that are basically the top earners, while the other 99% of the people are not the top earners. Okay, you've seen this time and time again. Many of you have probably joined several different business opportunities. Maybe many of you have struggled out there in the business opportunity world because the most common thing is people have a hard time recruiting. Now, what's weird about that, here's what you have to think about real quick. Thousands of people join a network marketing business every day. Thousands, probably tens of thousands, join a network marketing company every day. Okay, why aren't they joining you? Okay, because the average person recruits 2.3 people. That's been the statistic for like the last 30 years in network marketing. The average Joe recruits 2.3 people. Why hasn't that number changed in the last 30 years? And if hundreds or tens of thousands of people a day are joining a network marketing company, why aren't they joining you? You ever think about that? It's pretty hard pill to swallow, isn't it? You know, most of the people I talk to, they have that same excuse. I'm in the No Friends Left Club. I've already showed my friends and my family 5 or 10 different business opportunities. I made the mistake of telling them I'm going to go out there and make a bunch of money. They've seen it hasn't happened yet, so they doubt me. And, they keep, every time they see me, they're saying, hey, I thought you were going to get rich. Why hasn't it happened yet? So you don't want to go show those people another opportunity. Or you're making the mistake of getting excited and showing people that don't care. Have you ever walked to somebody in a store and said, hey, man, I got this business I want to show you. You should be excited about it because you're excited about it. So you go up to a guy selling suits at Macy's and says, hey, man, I can show you how to make more money. The guy doesn't care. He's selling suits at Macy's. He don't care about making money. He does not listen. He has no interest. And so many people in network marketing, they spend their time trying to convince people to join them. They try to convince them and say, hey, listen, I got something. And, and they do everything they can to get signups. And when they finally get that sign up, half the time that person does absolutely nothing. And you beat your head against the wall again. And you're like, man, oh man, I finally got to sign up. I convinced this person to do it, and they're not doing anything. Sound familiar? Welcome to the world of network marketing. Okay? And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because we all know it's true. Okay? So why does the Conversion Pros, what does it do, and what is the difference on what it's going to do working with you instead of you doing it the same old way you've been doing it? Well, I say this on every call, and if we got some guests, this call's getting loaded up. I say this on every call. If you keep doing what the 99% of people do in network marketing, you're going to keep earning what the 99% of people get in network marketing, and not what the 1% get. The 1% are the ones in your company videos. The 1% are the ones on stage holding those big old checks. The 1% are getting the free trips and the car bonuses. Okay, that's what they're doing. The 99% are the ones banging their head against the wall, trying to convince people and not getting the signups. Okay, so let's discuss this real quick. Number one, when people sign up, you spend a few $100s to get part of an opportunity. You sign up, you get your kit in the mail, they give you that corporate website. So most people, because they have no knowledge about marketing, they start putting that website all over Facebook, all over the place, Twitter, Facebook. So do the other tens of thousands of people in your same company. Don't believe me? Go look on Facebook right now. Go look at some of the bigger companies and go look at everybody's Facebook page, and almost every single one of them has the same corporate website out there on Facebook. Why is that not a good idea? Okay, you're like, well, the company gave it to me. It should work, right? Well, your top earner in your company's not using it. I guarantee you that. The top guys in the company, all these internet marketers who go sign up people like I do, get hundreds and hundreds of signups. They're not using a corporate website. They never will. Because a corporate website is a virtual business card. It is a virtual brochure. It's full of products. It talks about your company. It talks about who's behind the company. But it's so busy. There's so much information there. People go to it, get way too consumed. But here's what a company website does not have. Ad copy. It does not have a call of action. It doesn't direct people to go sign up. It doesn't excite anybody. It's as dry as wallpaper. Okay? And so that's what you're doing. You're throwing dry wallpaper all over Facebook. And half of these corporate websites, you can't even capture a name, email, and phone number. So you don't even know if a person went to your website and they left, and maybe they found that same website on somebody else's Facebook page and maybe joined them. People lose signups every day because you're doing it wrong. Never, ever, ever use a corporate web page. Okay? You will eventually use it, but we'll show you how. Second of all, Dave, but my company gave me a capture page. Well, half those companies that launch capture pages, they're written by people that don't know how to write ad copy very good. Okay? Never been at the top of an MLM company before. Don't know what the MLMers actually out there looking for, and they're usually pretty dry, they're pretty lame, and they scream your company name all over the website. Another bad thing to do. Here's why that's bad. Okay? I'm just going to talk. There's probably a lot of ladies on the call, so I'll just make a good comparison here. Okay? Mary Kay Cosmetics. It's been around for years and years and years. They do billions of dollars. They are one great company. The problem with it is they've had millions of reps in there. And I bet every woman on this call has been invited at some time in their life to a Mary Kay party. And they've probably been invited multiple times by multiple people. And they've probably seen a lot of those ladies that had them come to a party or invited them to a party are not even part of the business anymore. So when another woman says, hey, listen, I want to show you this Mary Kay business, you have a preconceived notion in your head of what it is. You already saw your friend Susie at your office that was in Mary Kay, and she told everybody she was going to have the pink car and get rich, and she failed, she quit. So in your head, Mary Kay doesn't work. You have a preconceived notion about Mary Kay. You might not know they launched a ton of new products. You might not know they're on the hit television show Project Runway every single week, and they might be doing some huge things right now. But because you're not even giving it the time of day, because in your head, you saw your friend that failed, and you have your own opinion over whether it works or not. And that's exactly what happens in every single business the minute you launch your company website or company capture page and you put it all over the internet. Somebody knows somebody that was in it and quit, and they judged you, and they're not even giving you a chance. So here's where the Conversion Pros really comes into place. Number one, we give you unlimited websites that you could create, and it's the coolest thing ever. You need no technical skill. A lot of people I've dealt with could barely send an email, let alone try to do HTML code and all this kind of thing. You don't have to do that. You can take any picture you want off of Google. You can take we have tons of pictures built in, and you can make it any picture, the background of your website. You can change all the text. You can change the color of the text in one click. You can change the background picture in one click. You can add a video from YouTube in one click. Okay, you can change the color of the buttons. 100% customizable pages. They work with any business. They work with any company, any service. It works with everything. So you can put up multiple pages. You get unlimited autoresponders. So you get unlimited message follow-up series. So now, let's just take that Mary Kay example. If you had a website up that was real cool looking, like with a beautiful woman on it that says, listen, get paid to play with makeup. We have women making thousands of dollars playing with makeup. Give me your name and email and hit the button. Or give me your name, email, phone number, hit the button. Now they're curious. There's women out there saying, wow, I like playing with makeup. I buy it every day. What do you mean there's women making thousands of dollars? I'm spending my money on makeup. This interests me. I need to put in my name information. They don't know. Maybe it's Mary Kay. Maybe it's not. They don't know. Why? Because you didn't lead with the company. So now they're curious enough to give you the name, email, or phone number, and now you captured them as a lead. Now you have a chance. And guess what you also did? You had someone chasing you instead of you chasing them. I made a lot of money in this industry, make 7 figures in this industry, having people chase me around. The average Joe, the 99% of people out there in network marketing chase people. You don't have them chasing you. The 1%ers, the guys holding the big check, the gals having the big checks, have people chasing them instead of them chasing people. Trust me, they are not out at Macy's talking to guys selling suits trying to convince them in their business. They're not trying to talk a broke coworker and telling them that they need to join an NLM business. It doesn't happen, and it doesn't need to happen. You know why? In my town, okay, I've lived in Nashville, Tennessee now for over 15 years. I have built major organizations, okay? I mean, some of the biggest organizations out there. I've built huge downlines. I've never done one hall party. I barely recruit anybody in Tennessee, and if I did, I never even knew who they were. Because I put stuff all over the internet, and people chase me around, and they join. Okay? Almost 85% of the people that have signed up in my businesses, I've never even spoke to. They whipped out their credit card and they joined, and then I got an email that someone just said, join me in my business. And then I'd call them and welcome them to the team and find out who they were. But everybody thought it was so crazy. They're like, man, you live in Nashville. How many people you sign up in Nashville? I'm like, none. My neighbors think I'm a drug dealer. I got nice cars. I live in a nice house. I never go to work. They wonder what I do. But you know what? I'll never, ever talk to my neighbor because I don't care, because I'm not going to try to convince my neighbor to join my business. That's what a lot of you are doing. You're trying to convince friends and families and neighbors. Why? Tens of thousands of people join a network marketing company every single day, and they're out there looking right now. So how would you like to find those people? Well, first off, is building a proper funnel system. All top earners in this industry build capture pages that get people to say, I want more information. Now, here's the second part. You can build a page on the Conversion Pros that, let's say you're brand new. Here's the other downfall. A lot of people are brand new, and they're shy. They're afraid of people asking questions. Hey, how long have you been in the business? How much does it cost? Is that one of those pyramid things? You don't know how to answer those. You're afraid. And some of you that haven't made money yet are afraid because you haven't made any money. Why would anybody trust you? Why would anybody join you? I've heard that from people all the time. Well, here's the cool part. I don't care what company you're in. Your company probably has a top earner out there that does a killer webinar. That killer webinar sells everybody in their deal. Okay? You have a video out there that when people watch it, they get so excited they want to get off their wallet. Okay? They're like, wow, this looks good. I want to join this company. Well, here's what you do. We build something called a landing page. So once someone goes in and puts their name, email, and phone number in a box and hits enter, we take them to another page that we build on the Conversion Pros, and there's a video there, and that video is your top earner, the company video that gets everyone excited. On that same page is your name and phone number. On that same page, there's a join button. So once they're done watching this awesome video, they click on the button, then, only then, will you send them over to your corporate site. Because by the time they get to the corporate site, now they're already sold. So when they get to the corporate site, what are they looking for? The join button. They got their credit card in hand, and they're looking for the join button so they can buy their kit. Okay, that's what happens. We actually help people build these funnels too. We have, you can write into support, and we'll look at your company, and we'll actually help you build your entire funnel system. How cool is that? But that's one of the things. Then we have autoresponders that follow up with people. But there's a lot more tools in the Conversion Pros. We have a mobile website builder. Imagine this. Does anybody ask you to say, hey, what's your phone number? Can you text it to me? Have you really texted them your phone number? Well, that's boring. We have a mobile website builder where you can add a video and have a mobile website. So when someone says, hey, what's your phone number? And I text them over my mobile website, they open it up on their phone, and a video starts playing. And it says, hey, this is Dave. If you want my information, click on the button above my head. If you want my social information, click on the other button. They actually see a video of me. They click on a button. There's a picture of me. Has my phone number, has my email address, has my website. They click another button on the website. It has my Facebook, has my LinkedIn, has my Twitter, and they're blown away. They're like, wow, that's cool. That's cool. So what happens when people see technology? They love it. When people see that you are cutting edge, they want to work with you because you're doing stuff that the masses aren't. Again, you want to make what the 99% do, that hardly make anything or fail or quit and join 20 companies, don't make a dime, do what the 99% keep doing. But if you want to make what the 1% do or have a chance, do what the 1% do. They're all about embracing technology. They're all about doing stuff automated and getting people to chase them. See, the whole thing is we have a proper funnel system. For example, once they put a name and email and phone number in, then you set up an email, an autoresponder, so it keeps emailing people over and over and over again. Automation is the key, driving them back to a presentation to get them excited. So the Conversion Pros has that. We actually have ways for you to track all your marketing inside the Conversion Pros. We have a URL tracker. So if you're actually out there paying for traffic, it'll tell you what website is actually sending you traffic. For example, let's say you put your link on Twitter. You can actually go back in the logs and see how many people are coming from your Twitter post. That's important to know. Many of you like to put on a blindfold and walk around and you don't know your results. Tell me what business does that. Most of the people that join network marketing companies, they don't ever think like a business. If you owned a pizza store, would you track your advertising? If you threw out a bunch of flyers, wouldn't you know how many flyers came in with the coupon so you know to do it again? But people in network marketing, they just go out there like they're blind and like, oh, I hope it works. I don't know if it will work or it won't work. And then they wonder why they're not getting results. Well, guess what? We're going to prevent that because we're going to help you track it. So if you post something on Twitter and all of a sudden you got a bunch of traffic on Twitter, you know what that's going to tell you? Hey, I better go do that again. That worked. Okay, you see the difference. We also have a URL rotator. So let's say you have a team of people and you want to do a bulk advertisement. So you go out there and you want to pay for one advertisement. You can actually put like 10 or 20 or 100 websites in a rotator, and it will rotate from site to site to site. You can actually tell the rotator how many hits you want each website to get. So you can do co-op advertising. We have WordPress blogs built in, okay, a blogging platform. We have an invoice creator, a QR code creator. We're adding SMS texting where you can actually text everybody. So once leads come in off your capture page, you'll be able to email them. You'll also be able to text them. We're actually also adding voice broadcasting, so you can record a message and send it out to them as well. So you'll be able to email, text, and voice broadcast. Talk about following up. We even have a lead auto dialer that we're working on, so you can actually let the auto dialer dial leads for you. So instead of you sitting there dialing the phone, waiting for someone to pick up, the software actually does it and says, hey, pick up, someone's live. Okay, that's getting built in the system. Here's what's really cool too. Let's say you build a page, and this page is converting like crazy. You got a page that you built, it's working really well. And you sign up somebody in your business, and you want them to duplicate like you are. So you get them on the Conversion Pros, and maybe they're new, they don't have a lot of technology, whatever. You can literally scan them a code, and they can type in this code or copy the code into the Conversion Pros, and it will automatically build them the same website that you're using. They'll have to tweak some stuff and add their website and whatnot. But also the same thing goes with the autoresponder series. You can have a series of autoresponder messages, emails that are working for you, and you can literally copy a code and hand it to somebody when you sign up in their business, and it copies all those email messages for them right away. And they can set everything up within minutes and have the exact same funnel system that you're out there getting traffic. Duplication is the key. If you want to grow in this industry, you got to keep things simple, and you got to keep people duplicating. And that's what the Conversion Pros is so good at. It allows you to build unlimited pages. It also allows you to think outside the box, okay? Many of you don't. Many of you are in a company, and you're all marketing the same website. You've been marketing it over a year, and you haven't had a new website. How exciting is that? People have already seen that same website from you 50 million times. What are you doing different? So, for example, right now, if I feel like, I don't know, let's say I wanted to just go make a website, and I put a fancy car on there and say, hey, listen, do you want to make thousands working from home? And I got this great background of a guy, on a Rolls Royce or something. People see that and they can relate. It looks really cool. I mean, a capture page doesn't say anything about what company I'm with, but it makes them curious. They haven't seen it before. Well, let me check that out. Maybe I do a Caribbean beach and say, hey, listen, how would you like to make the office the beach? And I make that the background of the page. They opt in. Well, guess what? I can make all these different pages, and they still all go to the same company. Okay? But the thing is I'm making people more curious. I'm getting people interested, and people don't know it's the same company. Okay? And when you start doing that, you're going to start getting a lot more results than putting out the carbon copy site that everybody else is doing and wondering where the results are. Okay? That's the difference between the Conversion Pros and everything else. Just so some of you technical people on the phone, because I get a lot of these questions, we also have integrated with Aweber and GetResponse. What that is those are autoresponder services. A lot of people have mailing lists, and they want to keep building their mailing list there. We have integrated with them, and so you can use our pages with them. It's very easy to set up. But we do have an autoresponder built in. Now, here's one of the smartest things I ever did. One of my business partners is actually our main programmer. He loves making cool tools, and every time I suggest something cool, he can't wait to do it. So instead of me hiring some programmer from who knows where, waiting around and hoping things work, I actually tied my head programmer into the industry, in the business. He has built the back end of 12 different MLM companies. He built their back offices and how it all works. But here's where he's really good at. those companies mail out over 12 million pieces of mail a day on his servers, and he learned how to make sure that his servers were very, very good mail servers. And so what's really great is our autoresponders kick butt. They get delivered, and I love it. He is so all over it. And what's also cool about the Conversion Pros is, we got so many tools back there right now. For example, if you go buy GetResponse or Aweber Autoresponder, that's going to run you close $35 to $50 a month just for the autoresponder. None of the page builders, none of the other goodies that we throw in. We have all that built in. It's $1 trial for 7 days. We're going to let you use the entire system for $1, less than a taco. A Diet Coke down at the gas station is $1.69. We're going to give you full access for $1. After that $1, it's $50 a month, and if you refer anybody, we pay you $25. So if you get 2 referrals, 2 people that say, listen, I don't know how to recruit my business, 2 people that said, I need some leads, 2 people that say, I really want to have success in my network marketing company, yours is paid for. Well, here's where it gets good, because I'm not even done yet. Where it gets really good is this. 2 things. A lot of you might say, Dave, the system sounds really cool, but I have no clue how to send people to it. I have no clue how to get traffic or get people. That's great. And I'm telling you the reason it's great because you don't need to, because we train you. We have an entire webinar system in the back office, and we have webinars. We show people how to get leads off of Craigslist, how to get leads off of Twitter, how to get leads off of Facebook, how to get leads off of YouTube, and all these other methods. And guess what? Not only is the training free, a lot of companies like to upsell and try to get you to buy additional training, or you bought coaching programs, or you bought a lot of things out there. Some of them are great, but sometimes there's a price involved with that. Well, with the Conversion Pros, when you're a member, all the training that we produce is free. I did a YouTube video, showing you how to dominate YouTube, how to get thousands of hits to YouTube videos, and how to get your video ranked on the front page of YouTube for whatever niche that you're in. Well, not only did I do that, I tested it today, and I pulled up the video that I used, and sure enough, I was number 1 on the first page of Google, and I had a second video under the number 5 spot on YouTube in a very, very competitive niche. How would you like to learn that method, and not be charged to learn that method? I had a guy that actually sells Craigslist courses for a living, and he actually went through my Craigslist course and said, I have never seen this technique before. He put it out there. He ended up getting 47 leads in the matter of, I think it was half an hour, 40 minutes or something. He got 47 leads. Free leads. Leads that don't cost any money. I had a guy in our last call, Kevin, who uses the business for real estate. He said he was getting over $10,000 to $25,000. I think it was $10,000 to $20,000 in commissions because he was using the system. The system is so universal. It's awesome. But here's the good part. The last couple of days, we have been working with our lead source. Okay, we have an awesome lead source coming that basically gets fresh data, that gets people that say, "Hey, listen, I'm looking for a home-based business. I want to work from home." The data comes in fresh every single day. Can you imagine someone answering an ad that says, "Yes, I want to work from home"? Do you think if you had data like that, if you could have access to leads like that at wholesale, we're selling them for the cost that I'm buying it for. I'm not marking up and reselling it. Most people out there on the internet sell this kind of data for 2 to 3 times the amount. But because if you're a member of the Conversion Pros, one of the things we want to do is kind of like Sam's Club. If you're a member, or Costco, if you're a member, guess what? You get the deals. We're not marking that up. We're selling you pure wholesale, these leads. So instead of going up to the guy at Macy's like we talked earlier and trying to convince your coworker, you don't need to. Again, when you have people chasing you instead of you chasing them, your success rate goes up in this industry. When you have someone that fills out a box that says, "Man, I'm sick of this job and I'm looking to work from home," and then you can reach that person and show them your business, you're all the way further ahead, aren't you? So not only do we show you how to generate fresh leads using the system on social networking and YouTube and Craigslist and all these places, but we also have access to fresh leads that are coming in daily. We're also going to be adding, I talked to them today, we're going to be adding where you can actually break it down into different niches like weight loss, like travel, like skincare. Okay, imagine if you're in a skincare business and you could actually get skincare leads. Where do you think your results are going to go? Through the roof. And all that's included inside the back office of the Conversion Pros. So there's training back there. There's going to be access to leads back there. All these tools are included. Okay, and remember, you can try it 100% and get full access to the entire system for $1. Okay, 4 quarters. And, here's how easy it is to refer to people and make sure yours is free. Just look around. Remember, 99% of the people out there are struggling. They average recruit 2.3 people is the average in this industry. If you have people out there marketing their biz off, like you see all over Facebook and all over Instagram and all over Twitter, and you said, listen, if I could double or quadruple your downline for $1, show you how to get more leads than you've ever had, show you how to get people chasing you instead of you chasing them for $1, you think they're really going to say, nah, I'm not interested? Please do not show me how to increase my results. I am doing fantastic over here at the bottom of the company. I'm not on the leaderboard, but I don't want to be. You think anybody's going to say that? No. You think anybody doesn't want to get in their car program? No. You think anybody is really that tight on the dollar when they're spending $5 a day at Starbucks and not getting anything for it? Think about that. It is the easiest thing to go out there and find two people, and then you have all these tools and everything in here to wash. You pay $50, you got $50 coming in, it's a wash. That's the reason we did that. We wanted you to get your money back extremely quickly because we know a lot of you are already out there paying for auto ships and all these kind of things. And that's what makes it great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the phone call for any questions, any comments, any testimonials, and we'll go from there. Hang on 1 second, everybody. Yeah. All right, everybody. All the calls are unmuted, so you guys can ask me any questions. By the way, you can get back to the person that sent you on this call, and they'll send you a website. There's tons of videos. So everything that I've talked about on this call, you can actually watch and see. So anybody have any comments, questions, testimonials, et cetera, et cetera?
Viral.
Dave, Steve, Fort Wayne. Hello, Steve.
Hey, man, I'm in the car business, special finance. Can I use this for that? Can you show me how to drive traffic so I can get leads?
Absolutely. I got a couple car guys that are using it right now because a lot of car lots use, videos of certain cars. And they're actually taking the videos of the cars, popping it on a page, and listing all the car features, and then saying, email me, fill in your information if you want information. They're putting those all over Craigslist, and people are filling out the form. And when they're calling them back, they're talking to someone that's already interested in a specific car. Because they built the system. It's really cool. I could show you how to do that. Yeah, I mean, that's gold. Absolutely. So, anybody else out there have a question, a comment? I'll tell you guys this. I know Lisa Gilbert, who's the top earner in this industry. She just wrote me. She just put up a page. Her and her partner Stacy Flores put up a page earlier today, and she told me already that she's made over 10 sales off the page alone. I don't know if you're on, Lisa, but I'm reading that on Facebook right now. I just think that's awesome. So another great testimonial there. She's a six-figure earner, big earner. She loves the system. All right. Anybody else out there have any questions?
Yes, hi. This is Eloise. When is you going to get the lead?
Leads should be up. Like I've said on the last couple of calls, my programmers worked with their programmers all day. We're trying to get the API done. Probably we might launch tomorrow, but I don't want to say that in just in case it doesn't happen. But it will be probably before the end of the week.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, man, it's Kyle.
How you doing, man?
Hey, Kyle. What's up, man?
Hey, great call, man. I just want to stress the importance of this program to people that are listening. Guys, this is an amazing system. I've been working with Dave for 10 years and a lot of different stuff, and I've seen just about every other system out there. Most of them are very technical, hard to use, hard to set up. You spend more time setting it up than you do just getting out there and marketing and getting leads. This stuff you can set up in minutes, and you can be getting leads, the same day. Amazing what you put together here, bro. So I just wanted to send a shout out.
Thanks, man. And Kyle, why don't you tell them, because you're the Craigslist guy. If someone's new on this call, tell them about Craigslist real quick.
Basically, I've been teaching Craigslist for years. I've got courses that I've sold for quite a bit of money, and I've learned a whole bunch about that as far as what to do and what not to do, and I teach that. And when I bought into this program, the Conversion Pros, they've done a webinar back there, and it said, how to dominate Craigslist, and I'm like, okay, so I watched it, figured I'd check it out. It was actually something that I'd never even seen before, so I put it to the test, and about 30 to 45 minutes of just copy and paste effort, I got about 47 leads, 47 offers as a result. So definitely works. Dave definitely knows what he's doing. When he puts up a new webinar, definitely go and watch it because you're going to learn something. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome, man. I know people that don't get 47 leads in a whole month, so that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. All right, so is there any other questions or comments, testimonials? I'll be glad to answer them.
Yeah, hi, this is Betsy.
Hi, Betsy.
Hey, this is for someone like me who's like really does like no experience whatsoever in y'all talk over my head sometimes, and so I want to learn. Would this be something that, you know, that I can, I mean, I want to put forth the effort, but would this be something that'd be easy for me to learn for my business so that I can like not have to struggle so much with the technology back part of it?
Betsy, that is a great question, and yes, I built this for people just like you. Okay, and
Thank goodness.
and we also have awesome support. I mean, we're checking support tickets every day, and you know, we're always trying to help. I give out my phone number all the time. I jump on with people. I even help people build their funnels. So if you get me, you know, get a hold of me and say, Dave, you know, I'm having trouble with this and that, half the time I'm going to go in and probably build most of it for you anyway. But it's very easy to use. For example, like to change your background and a lot of the other systems out there. See, I've spent money on all these other systems, and I've wasted a lot of money, and I've done most of them are very complicated. Where a lot of them you have to get into like the HTML code if you want to change a background picture, and most people don't know how to do that. So with us, you could actually do it in like one click. To change a color on text, you just click on it, you choose your color, and you click the mouse. It changes. To type text, it's like using a word processor. You can backspace and just type. It is very, very easy. Actually, the ease of use is great. I don't know if this person's on the call, Maris. I don't know if you're on the call. I hope you don't mind, but she wrote me an email, and I would just love to read it here on Facebook. Here's what she wrote me. Hi, David. I just sent you a friend request. Also wanted to say I love your TCP system. I was introduced to it by Troy Rudd, and I could never manage Aweber or MITS. I'm not sure what that is. But I love creating capture pages now and also moving on to the next steps of the process with the autoresponders and contact manager. So that's what she wrote me. So Betsy, she sounds like a lot like you that was, you know, overwhelmed by some of these other systems. Hello.
She's the one that got me on the call tonight from her Facebook page. We're in the same business together, so yeah,
well,
she's
there you
great.
Go. How about how crazy is that? I didn't know that. Shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, well, she said she was frustrated with technology, and she loves the ease of use, and that's probably our best feedback. Is everybody's like, wow, this is really easy. But the thing is all the pages look very expensive. If you build the pages right, you know, they look really high end, and that's half the battle. If you're talking to someone about making money, you don't want a website that looks like a $5 website. You say, hey, you make thousands of dollars a week, and someone looks at it and they're like, you know, people are smart.
Yeah.
They're not going to look at that and say, oh yeah, sure, you know. And so that's the difference. Is like we wanted the websites to look extremely high end, and they do. People love them. So, any other comments or questions out there?
Thank you.
No problem.
I just wanted to add one thing to that, Dave. As you know, I've been sponsoring quite a few people into this program, and most of them, that is one of the things the biggest question they have is this something I can do? I'm not very technical. And the funny thing is I say, you know what, just try it, and you tell me what you think. Try it for $1, and nonstop all day long, I get my people that I brought in sending me their links saying, check out this page, check out this page. I built this page in 3 minutes. And these pages look high end like a programmer developed them. So it definitely is an easy system to use.
Bye-bye.